Hi everybody, it's your buddy Brad here, and today we are going to take a look at iflames. Iflames have been around in JWildfire for quite a while. Let's see here. I did this one when it first came out in 2014. So iflames have been out for quite a while, but I don't think a lot of people understand them or know what a iflame is. Um, and plus, it is a little taxing on the computer. It does it does consume a lot of memory and resources on your computer. So maybe that's another reason why people don't use them very often. But today I'm going to try to help explain what an iflame is and how to use them. Um, so basically what a iflame is um, hundreds, if not millions, of little fractals applied to an image. So every single one of these little dots here, if you were to zoom in, is actually a fractal. Find another good example here. Like every little tiny dot here, if you were to zoom in on it, is actually a fractal. And you can adjust uh, the many ways to adjust uh, how they are visible. Here you can really tell the fractals in the different kinds. Like right here, and they just keep on going and going and going and going in a fractal way. Now, there is a tutorial that Andreas did for iflames as well. I will include that link down below. Um, but that was before he made the iflames module in JWildfire. So let's go ahead and open JWildfire. Actually, I'm going to close this out and start JWildfire. And you go to Windows, and then iflames right here. And there's also help to get going right here. One of the things it talks about is to set up your directories, and you do that under Settings, Preferences, and it's actually one of the first selections here. So in Windows, I have a folder called iflames, and here I have some of the flames it uses, and then it also some of the images that it loads when I load the iflame module. So I'm going to close that. Then if we click Refresh Library, now you see over here are the images that we can apply the fractals to. And you can actually use any flame as an iflame. But if you use something big, it I should have left this open. 1 second. Here I try to use a whole image as an iflame. So this right here is an iflame, and see how it's just kind of blocky and uh, it's not very good as an iflame. You want something um, with a lot of black space and just something similar. Um, I also experimented with adding some power plots down here as iflames as well. So what we do is start by hitting the new iflame button here. It should load. So I clicked on this gnarl image of mine here. And you might probably can hear my fan running now. It's they say it does use a lot of um, resources. Um, so then you have all of these settings down here, and I think you can have there's 6 flames it can load at once, and those are base flames, and those can be controlled here. So for every flame, you have all these options. So if you just look at a iflame variation, I'm sorry, the iflame, yeah, iflame variation. There are 300, I counted them, 362 variables for this variation. There is a lot of them. The ones I normally concentrate on are the edge finding. I like to play with those. The global structure of the threshold and density. Um, and the blending. I normally like to have my image show 3 more, so I normally set this up to about 1. And then this controls how many iflames there are. So I'm actually going to try setting this to 1. Okay, maybe let's see here. Let's set this to 0.8. I like that. I like that. I like that. Let's go ahead and render that. Okay, it didn't like something. Maybe I have the image too bright. Okay, so that looks kind of cool. I kind of like that. And I'm not going to go over all of the variables. I am going to just let you play with them and explore them. But um, these control kind of the main image. This controls the base flame, and there's some other options here that you can play around with. So then once you get something that you like, come up here to the iflames editor. And now we can, every option that is in the variation is available here in the editor. So when you hit to Flames editor, it transfers everything over to here, like magic. And so then if we do a quick render here, it is not liking that. I'm not sure what happened. Let's try a new iflame. When you click that button, it randomizes what image you use and what fractals it uses. Okay, so let's just by default try sending this to the Flames window. You make it a little bit brighter. There we go. There we go. And then if we zoom in, I'm going to zoom in really big. Do another quick render. Then if you look close, some of these circles and these shapes here are actually found right here. Now there are some flames that are already built in to the module. Let's see if it loaded any here. It does not. Actually, I think there is a folder that it, by default, it has some flames in. You know, I may have just gotten rid of those over the years. So, so once you get it in here, then you can just render it as like you normally would, and then have fun with it. Hopefully I have answered some questions for you, and if you have any more questions, please let me know. And until next time, bye.